What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're here back at the 60 by 60 Barndominium build in Joshua, Texas. So we've been making quite a bit of progress. I'm going to give you guys an update on what's happening, maybe even do a little walkthrough with the updated framing. And today we're working on porches, so hope you'll hang in here for this one and show you the progress. So let's get it going. All right, guys, so as you can see, we got the porches going. We are doing some spacing a little bit different here because I always like where the front door is, we split it a little bit so we can create an opening for the door. In this case, that's what we did on this one. But we are using 6-inch posts, which are a little bit bigger, obviously. But we've got them pretty much laid out. And we're working now to just put the plates and the anchors and weld them in. This is not something we would normally use the embeds for because when you're pouring concrete and all that stuff, it's just a lot easier later to come in and do it like this. And it's just a porch, so it's not like it's a major structural item. But as you can see, we've got the zip system is already done here. And the receiver channel we attach on the outside, which I'm going to show you guys some of the details of that here in just a minute. But overall, we always wait till that zip system's done so we can have a good surface to attach to that's already weather sealed, and it's not something that we have to be concerned with for if you're flashing or if you had any problems, you wouldn't have to ever worry about any leaks there because you got a complete rain screen on the back side of this. So, all right, so one of the things you'll notice that we do here on these porches is we establish kind of a line here. We'll pop a line on these areas. Sorry, it's real windy today, but you can see we got a blue line going all the way down, and we're insetting these posts. And we're insetting these posts just a little bit because if the customer ever wanted to come back and set stone in that area, it would be possible, so they could wrap those posts with stone, which would really give it another look. So that's one of the reasons why we're doing that. All right, so as you can see, we do have the overhangs up above, and where we'll be extending. As you can see, my receiver channel comes out 1 foot past, and these are our tie-ins here. So we do put this receiver channel, and this is right at 10'8". And then we'll have the clearance over here at 8'8". So we're dropping 2 feet on this other side. So technically 8-foot clearance. But we will have an overhang that goes all the way past those posts. 1 foot past the concrete, we'll have the overhang come that way.
I'm over here today and just cleaning up. I set up my charging station, charging my batteries. My battery's been dead. It's Red Kingdom over here today. That's the name of the game today, Red Kingdom.
No.
Milwaukee, everything.
Okay.
Tools, pliers.
I was just saying, we don't really do political things.
Batteries.
Here,
I mean, look at this. I mean, even a crate, toolbox. I mean, everything. Square. I mean, we got the Milwaukee square.
So we call them for Milwaukee sponsorships?
Yeah. Send some tools our way. We'll do reviews, everything. We'll show like in the field use of our tools. I mean, you can see what I got here. I got everything. I got the impact over there, the 1/2" mid-torque impact. I've got the blower over there, 12 amp battery, 8 amp battery. I mean, in our line of work, you know, you got to have tools. We use a lot of them. And I'm not one of them. Why are you laughing for?
He's always recording stuff with the thought that it's not going to go on video, and it probably is.
It is.
Probably.
It will go on video.
It's hilarious.
I know it will. I know Drew. He's going to put this in here.
One day he recorded. I got to tell y'all. So one day, Brandon was out on a job site, and he grabbed my camera, but I had the mic.
Oh,
so I was like across the street.
I was so mad.
And he was sitting there like talking to the camera, and I walk over there, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." I'm like, "You're not recording right now, are you?" And he's like, "Yeah." And and he's like, "Don't worry about it." And I'm like, "Well, don't you think you're gonna need some audio?" And he's like, "Ah." So I don't even know where that footage is. Maybe it's lost footage.
He probably deleted it.
So
he deletes everything.
Brandon. All right, guys. So I'm gonna take you guys through the shop area, show you kind of what's going on here. As you can see, it's pretty big. Yeah, this is 60 by 60, and we do not have this covered yet because we're usually waiting on the walls to be done. Well, right now we need windows, and then we'll be ready to cover all the walls. That way we can flash windows and then install the rest of the wall panels. So it's a little bit different when it comes to the steps involved in coordinating for the Barndominium, because I don't just come in and put metal panels and then cut in windows later. Like, I need them to be flashed really good. So that's why we have the zip system, and we'll put the windows, put the flashing around the windows, then the wall panels. But we do this whenever this is ready. That way we're not making multiple trips. So let me take you guys in here, show you kind of what this looks like. All right, guys, so as you can see, this is the shop area that is on the back side of the living area. It's gonna be kind of a mechanic bay type stuff. I think our client's into racing, all kinds of things, but you know, we do have the overhangs, as you can see, 1 foot overhangs going all the way around. And this is gonna be a drive-through shop area, which this does look similar to our Maypearl build. You guys might remember, but check this out. Let me kind of brighten you up a little bit there. See, big wall in here. Of course, there's stairs going up to above, and I'm going to show you guys that here in a bit. But that's your high wall, which ultimately we have a 14-foot eave height with a 412 pitch. This is 30 feet approximately over to this area. So you can do the math. You got a 4-inch rise every foot. So that's 120 inches going up that way, which is 10 foot. So as you can imagine, that's 24 foot up to the top. And we do have a double door going into the shop area. Client wanted to have an access for a double door somewhere going into the house. So in here we have a hot water room or a water heater room. So it's going to go right here, and additional storage as well. This will be a sink right here. Of course, great big shop. All this will be insulated, similar to our 1,250 square foot Barndominium build. This one's 1,800 square foot living. But let me take you guys upstairs, show you kind of what we're dealing with up here. Great big bunch of room. Got this landing here. So now this is what it's all about, guys. Check out the amount of storage or additional room, whatever you want, which looks out over that way. Great view. Big, huge area. I would say this single-handedly is probably one of the greatest advantages of building a barndominium with this expansiveness, because you can create a spot like this with the subfloor, because we have the 16-inch I-joists that are running this way all the way around. I mean, all the way underneath with this 3/4 inch subfloor, which is an Advantech subfloor. You know, I mean, super option to have when you're building a barndominium. So if you're just doing a single story, I recommend that you consider doing a subfloor above it. I mean, why not? Because this is optional storage space. Obviously costs more money, but the advantages are really here because you've already got this, you've already got this spanning across. So all you have to do is pretty much have a floor, and you got a whole nother space up above. And this is like an 1,800 square foot room right here. You know, it's really unparalleled. So we will be putting HVAC system over here on the far end down that way. HVAC system will go there, but mostly we're going to try to keep all of our ductwork and stuff on the interstitial space, which is in between floors. So, you know, this barndominium was actually inspired by our 1,250 square foot barndominium, which a lot of you guys have watched. I don't know, a lot of people have watched because it's over 1 million views on that video now. So if you guys haven't seen that, check it out. I think most of you have, because you probably are here because of it. But this is by far one of the greatest advantages, in my opinion, if you can accomplish having the downstairs living. So we're going to go downstairs. I'm going to show you guys sort of the layout there, and maybe you can get a feel for what's going on. It's pretty big. There's a lot you can do with 1,800 square foot. So, all right, we're going to go on down and check that out. All right, guys, as you can see, making quite a bit of progress here. Got most of the posts, all the receiver channels are there. Getting ready to start running the purlins and keep moving ahead. All right, let's go inside, show you guys what's going on in here. Okay, here's the interior. You see we got some of the doors here already. This, obviously, back in this area is going to be the kitchen area. Of course, this will lead out into the shop area. There will be a dining area over here. Obviously, we've got a refrigerator box line here. Sink's going over here, actually, in the island. There'll be a farm sink. We've got a corner pantry going over to this way. Of course, we'll have cabinets on this wall, cabinets over here. This is going to lead us into the master bathroom area. I mean, the master bedroom area. Huge master bedroom in here. It's really big, pretty spacious. And this leads into the master bathroom here. And in this area, of course, we'll have vanities, double vanity over here, bathtub over there in the corner. In the back area there will be actually a laundry room area. And we've got closet here, which is a nice size closet, toilet area, and shower. Big shower right here. Not sure if you guys can see that or not. I think you can. So it's going to be a pretty nice size shower. And I actually like the idea of having the laundry off of the master. I think that's a good idea. You know, one of the advantages to that is they don't have small kids that live with them anymore, so it's just them. And the laundry's already right there. You can go ahead and do your laundry. So over on this side, there's another bedroom in this area. Full-size walk-in closet over there. And bathroom right here. Let's see if I can get in here. And another bedroom over here. All of these rooms are really nice size. I don't have the wide angle lens, so you can't really tell the size of these rooms. We'll do a better tour of this later, obviously. And that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, as far as the layout on this build, a couple things I could tell you about it is we've got the I-joist that run obviously all the way across. They're running this way. We are just about to start the rough end for the HVAC, which they should be here any day. Actually, our guy was out here earlier doing some preliminary measurements and stuff like that, getting ready. So we're gonna be running HVAC this week. Plumber's already been in, done some of the top out already. So at this point, HVAC, electrical, and as soon as those windows and come in, we'll be setting those, and we'll be on to putting the exterior wall sheathing, or the wall sheets, I should say, sheeting, and closing all this in. Then we'll be looking pretty quickly for insulation. So that's kind of where we're at on this build as far as it goes right now. So, all right, so we got a little bit more work to do here on the porch, and we'll be showing you guys a little bit more of the framing on that. All right, guys, so I'm back over here today. As you can see, we made quite a bit of progress here on these front porches, or this front porch. But I had to kind of head out yesterday early, so I didn't quite get the whole capture. The only thing we got left is this little 1 foot hang here and the other one on the other side. But everything else is pretty much framed. So I'll kind of get in here and show you this real quick. So the elevation actually drops a little bit on the front side of the home, but you could have technically done just about anything here. You could have built a big gable that came off, could have built dormers. There's a lot of things you could have done when it comes to the design and the style, but you will be able to see the roof as well, even though the elevation drops down at the bottom. But I like how it's turning out. You know, beefing up those posts definitely helps go along with this big sizable 60 by 60 build. The roof is white. The wall panels are going to be like a red color. I believe it's crimson red, so it's going to be bright. And the trim's going to be white, so it'll be popping for sure. And the view is amazing. Actually, you can see this property. It goes way over that way, and there's like a main road that runs over there that you can see this house from. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so another thing we've been able to do is to put these doors in, these transitional doors going from the living to the shop. We've got those in, and we have one as well that we put in up here. We have a door off the front and then one going into the shop. These exterior doors came in a couple days ago. We do have some delays on our windows. All right, so I hope you guys have been enjoying the update on this build. We are moving right along. We do have a couple of delays like with our windows, but there's a lot of things we still have yet to do. We're going to be starting the rough-in for the HVAC this week, as well as the electrical, and we've got a little bit more on the plumbing side to do. So, you know, we're not going to let it slow us down. Also, if I had to, we could insulate. So we come spray foam and do all that as well before we install the windows and the panels go on. But I would have to, the problem with that is I would have to only insulate the living without doing the shop first, which, you know, this size of a project probably could do that, could get away with that. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this update. Appreciate you guys following along. You know, we are doing the best we can to give you guys updates as much as possible. We've been a little bit behind lately, but you know, we're moving ahead, trying to get you guys updated on the progress on all these builds. So we got a great lineup of things to come, so I hope you guys will stick around for all the progress. It's a little windy out here today, but anyhow, appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do that now. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and check out our other channel where we do frequent updates as well as much as we can on Helm on the Range. That's another channel that we're doing. But I'm Josh Helm, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching. Texas Best.